All right, example 6 says, find the dimensions of the rectangle with the minimum perimeter if its area is 300 square feet. Find the least perimeter. Excuse me. So, we're after perimeter. What do we know about perimeter of what shape? A rectangle? No. The perimeter. All sides added together are 2L plus 2W, right? Alright, so let's see. It says, find the dimensions of the rectangle with the minimum perimeter if its area is 300. So now, what is the formula for area? Length times width. And we know the area is 300, right? So 300 equals length times width. Now, I can find more information about the perimeter if I know either the length or the width. So let's go ahead and let's solve the area equation for one of those variables. You want to solve for L or W? Alright. So we're going to divide by L then. And so the width is equal to, 300 over L, right? So then let's plug that in. And I just multiplied that 2 times 300 over L.
It wouldn't be like 2L?
No, it's just L because you're talking about for the area one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just dividing by that L right there. And so W is just 300 over L.
No, like 2.
Oh, over here. No, because this is over 1. And remember, you multiply fractions straight across. Good question, though. Alright, so I can take this equation here now and plug this into my y equals. And let's go find the graph of it. So what did y'all see when you graphed it? Nothing. Okay. So it just means it's not in my window. So go to, are you listening? Go to Zoom and go to Fit. Zoom Fit. That will at least find a piece of my graph. It has asymptotes. So when we do that, so let me write it here. So we went to Zoom Fit. And so we see something like this, right? What are we dealing with? What is my X value in this? No, not number. What does it represent? What does X represent? Guys, when you went to your Y equals, you put X in it, correct? What variable did we say was going to be there instead of X? Length, right? So tell me what kind of a length can we have? Can we have positive and negative length? No. So I don't need any negative X values, do I? So we're going to go in there, go to your table. Oh, I'm sorry, your window. Sorry. So go to your window and put your X minimums at 0. Now what did Y represent? What did I put in place of the Y? What was it, or what did Y replace, I guess I should say? Perimeter, right? P. Can I have negative and positive perimeter? No, just positive, correct? So change your Y min to 0. Your Y minimum. So basically all you're seeing is that first quadrant now. And that's all we need. So now we're after... Does yours look like mine? Yours doesn't look like mine.
What's yours look like?
Not like y'all's. Because I just peeped at his.
Maybe his is wrong.
No, his looks like what mine's supposed to look like.
Really, mine?
His looks different from mine.
That's different from mine.
Yours is different from mine.
Oh.
Oh, this
I told you.
Yeah, you did it wrong.
Alright. I think I was wrong. Both of you were wrong.
Hold on, let me check your weight.
I have like a regular.
He put in the same thing as me.
Okay, listen. Hey, hello. Alright. The reason I noticed something was wrong on mine that I'm looking at up there is because I need the minimum perimeter. And so that means I need a minimum, right? But my graph it's not going to have a minimum from the looks of it, does it? So that means that something is happening way out there on the right of my graph. My graph has to go up at some point. So go to your window. And let's change our X max to like 1,000. I don't know if that's big enough or not. Oop, yep. Now I lost the whole first part. So I might want to bring it back a little bit.
Yeah, mine's like that.
This is what it's supposed to be.
now it's the same graph with parentheses.
Alright. So, shh.
So we're changing it back to like this was the exact same.
I went back to 500 and I still don't see a big difference.
I don't know, just do it. 282.
I'm going to 100.
It's fine. Alright, but it's enough that I can see it's got a minimum value, right, ladies? So we need to go find what that minimum value is. Now, granted, on yours, it's probably not such a big check mark. Okay, it depends on what your Y's are scaled at. So let's go find that minimum. Yeah, how do we find a minimum value? Second, calc, minimum. We're going to go to the left of it. So arrow over to where you're on the top part of that check mark. To the left of that minimum. Go to the right part of it, where you're obviously not at the smallest value. So I'm going to go about halfway through my screen. Alright, you should get that ordered pair. So check and make sure that you do. Alright, so what is the length then of this rectangle with minimum perimeter? Was length the X or the Y value here? It was the X value. So my length is 17.321 square feet. Not squared, sorry. Just feet, approximately, right? Because we rounded. How am I going to find the width? Plug it in. We know that width is equal to, from right here where I'm putting that red star, we know width is equal to 300 divided by L. So we have 300 divided by 17.321 approximately. So 17.32. So what are you thinking about this figure?
Square.
Yeah, it's probably a square because we rounded on the length. That means the width is rounded. So with them being that close, I feel pretty comfortable saying that it's a square. So, said find the dimensions. So we did that. It also said to find the least perimeter. So how are you going to find the least perimeter? Now, add them all up or plug it into the formula, right? Or, what's the other way I can do it? I had an ordered pair. What did that ordered pair consist of? X and a Y, which was the length and the perimeter. So the minimum perimeter is approximately 69.282 feet squared. I'm sorry, feet. It's perimeter. And we've answered all our questions there.